Welcome to EastCast for the first week of April 1990. I'm Bill Gellman here along with my co-anchor Mike Sachs to bring you this week's news. Last Friday night, East held its annual Mr. East contest where each student gathered for another exciting Mr. East competition. In the competition, 15 of East's most daring males showed what they are made of. Events in which the men competed are casual wear, swimwear, formal wear, talent, and interviews. The winner of the competition was Steve Mattei, who played the piano and sang She's Got Away for his talent. First runner-up, Craig Smith, Mr. Beautiful, who performed a lip sync of Rod Stewart, If You Think I'm Sexy. Second runner-up, Kevin Ridge, Mr. Miyagi, performed karate moves with a humorous twist. The other 12 contestants are to be congratulated for their lively participation in entertaining ways. The audience was enthusiastic in its support of all the events, including the kick line number and the improvisations at the end of the show. Thanks to Darryl Mapp, 1989 Mr. East winner, who performed for us and crowned the new winner. Thanks also to the women of East Cafeteria who served as judges, and to Prince Pella for his camera work.
In place of the one-act competition this year, Thespian Society Troupe 213 will proudly present a Broadway review. Student directors will direct scenes from Camelot, Brighton Beach Memoirs, Godspell, Pippin, The Diary of Anne Frank, and the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Also, some solos will be taken from A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, The Wiz, Les Miserables, George M., Little Shop of Horrors, and Oklahoma. All group musical numbers will be performed by the touring company. The performance will take place May 3rd at the Cherry Hill East Theater. The review will then join the musical Little Shop of Horrors for the Memorial Weekend tour to the Nassau, Bahamas. Also, on May 3rd, the department will give out the Best Actor, Best Actress, and Thespis Awards. Following the Bahamas, the review will then make a final performance June 1st at the Bucks County Playhouse.
Special thank you goes out to all the volunteers who helped sell daffodils last Saturday at the Echelon Mall. All proceeds from the sale go to American Cancer Society. Dr. Ravone would like to thank Jennifer Reinstein and her staff who raised hundreds of dollars for cancer research. Congratulations to the 1990 All-State Choir members, Eileen Caballo, Marcy Caprario, Julie Chang, Lyle Fisher, Debbie Cruz, Aaron Maskowitz, Tiffany Van Meter, and Heath Weisberg. Good luck to Mr. Hillman's mock trial team, who will be competing in the state finals tomorrow. If they win, they will go into the national semifinals April 30th.
Inductions for the Performing and Visual Arts Society will take place tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock in Cafeteria 1. At that time, inductees will show masks they made, and they will tell why their talent is so important to them. The society will then make plans for this year's Pavas Festival to be held May 18th. Some of the members of this prestigious society include musician Count Basie and talented entertainer Tony Bennett. Last night, East honored the top 15% of the senior class as the Cum Laude Society. The top 5% of the junior class was accepted as members designate and will be inducted next year if they maintain their academic excellence. Dr. Ann Eck, advisor to the society, said that this year of students is an exceptional one. Remember, Cherry Hill East Student Government will be having its annual variety show on April 20th. In this competition, East students show off their talent in different areas.
Every spring, Cherry Hill East holds a blood drive in which they try and collect as much blood as possible for people in need. It will take place on April 24th, 25th, and 26th in the dance gym. Students must be 17 in order to donate. Remember, when you donate, you're saving a person's life. With the month of April just underway, it means that spring sports are about to get started. This week, East Spring athletic teams start another exciting season of baseball, softball, track, and lacrosse. Good luck to the teams in their first meets and games.
Attention all sophomores, juniors, and seniors. You get one more good night's sleep. High school tomorrow will begin at 10:30 a.m. However, for you freshmen, you must come in at 8 a.m. for the final day of high school proficiency testing. We like to highlight some of our many accomplished alumni. Tonight we take pride in 1973 graduate Francis Xavier Dumont. Mr. Dumont designed the 4.5 million square foot Taj Mahal Casino Resort in Atlantic City. It is the largest casino in the world. While at East, Mr. Dumont participated in the Industrial Arts program. That wraps it up for this Wednesday night, April 4th edition of EastCast. Special thanks go out to advisor Miss Peggy Beck, cameraman and editor Gordon Hansen, and student cameraman Tracy Slabakin. Be sure to stay tuned for a budget special followed by the All Cherry Hill Elementary School Band and Orchestra recital. Now, for both myself, Michael Sachs, and my co-anchor, Bill Gelman, good night. Tonight, we leave you with Ophelia, who was getting into the holiday season modeling her bunny slippers. Good night, Ophelia.
Good evening. I'm Peter Dunn, and welcome to the West Report.
And I'm Donna Jones. This is the week where seniors can sit back and laugh, ha-ha, while the underclassmen come to the school at 8 a.m. for testing. The freshmen come in for HSPTs, the high school proficiency test, and 10th and 11th graders come in for the TAPs. We talked to Mr. Davidell about the testing schedule.
Mr. Davidell, what's the schedule for this year's testing?
This year's test, which is the high school proficiency test and the test of achievement and proficiency, are being given on April 3, 4, and 5. The high school proficiency test is being given to the grade 9 students and also to any students that are new to the district this year or have failed the test in the past. And the test of achievement and proficiency, the TAP, is given to all the grade 10 and grade 11 students. And the test is being given first thing in the morning. The students have to be here by 8 o'clock for testing, and our regular school day for the students that are taking the test and also for the other students starts after the testing is completed for that day.
Why do students have to take the test?
The high school proficiency test is mandated by the state of New Jersey. The state wants all students to have at least a certain level of competency in reading, math, and writing. And consequently, we test all the students at the 9th grade level to make sure they have reached that level of competency. If they haven't, we put them into basic skills programs to assist them. Now, after a student takes the test in the 9th grade, we want to make sure here in Cherry Hill that the students continue to achieve a good competency level. So we give students the test in grade 10 and 11, which is called the test of achievement and proficiency, to make sure they are still at the correct level of competency.
What happens to students that fail the test?
If a student does poorly in the test, they are going to be assigned into a basic skills program in order to assist them in improving their skills. When they go into a basic skills program, whether it be in reading, math, and or writing, they'll work with a teacher on an individual basis on those areas of weakness in order to improve their skills so that they'll be in a better position after high school, when they go to college, or when they get a job after high school, or in whatever field of endeavor they plan to continue in.
Thank you, Mr. Davidell.
We talked to some freshmen to get their reactions to the test.
That today's tests were really easy and that we should get the rest of the day off when we're finished taking them.
I think the tests are necessary, but why don't we get to sleep late?
I thought the tests were very easy, and I think most of the other students should pass easily also.
I didn't think the test was that hard. I mean, I don't think it's necessary for the state to give us the test. It was very easy.
Basically, I thought the tests were very easy, but the only thing bad about them was that they were really long. If, say, we only had half the time that they gave us, it would have been a lot better.
Curtains came down for West Spring musical The Wiz on Saturday. The Wiz, a rock and roll fantasy based on The Wizard of Oz, was enjoyed by all. Performers include Deborah Lassiter as Dorothy, Solomon Anderson as the Lion, Mark Donofrio as the Scarecrow, Drew Rabin as the Tin Man, Emily Foshnot as Atapearl, Abby Green as Eveline, Maureen Davis as Glinda, Sue Lowenstein as Auntie M, and Mark Schneiderman as The Wiz. We were able to catch up with the play's director, Mr. Jalora. Here's what he had to say about this year's production.
Well, this was one of the most ambitious productions we've ever undertaken at West. I'm referring to all the pyrotechnics, all the razzle-dazzle that accompanies the show that makes it a success. And I can only gauge from the extraordinary, what I think is extraordinary community reaction that it was a success. And of course, I feel that way myself. We've heard from various segments of the community of all ages, of young kids to senior citizens, all of whom have said how much they have enjoyed the show and its effects and spectacle, etc.
On Friday, March 23rd, West competed in the annual Camden County Computer Programming Contest. Members of West's basic computer team placed first in the competition. The team consisted of Tracy Grau, Mike Hoffman, Song Lee, Sean McFarland, Rich Sanadad, and Rob Wagner. Mike Hoffman took a fourth-place individual trophy. In the Pascal competition, West Pascal team placed second. Members of the team were Matt DeBarger, Brian McAllister, Sean O'Mullen, Ben Osborne, and Neil Slotkin. Matt DeBarger took a second-place individual trophy. Competition continues with the South Jersey Programming Contest this Saturday at Glassboro State College.
Hi, I'm Joseph Ehrenreich, and here's how the spring season opened up. West baseball team, ranked number 4 in the preseason, started off the regular season by crushing Triton 17-6. In the game, Steve Farling got the win. Today, the team played Washington Township. We'll have the results next week. In boys track, the team started off their season against Triton Monday and beat them 78-53. Charles Brown won the javelin throw, discus, and shot put, while Ken Bozzo won the pole vault and 100-meter dash. In softball, West lost the season opener to Triton 4-2 in a well-pitched game. They hope to rebound today when they play Washington Township. In other sports news, the girls' track team beat Triton 67-45, while the tennis team served up a victory by beating Triton 4-1. In our final spring sports preview, the golf team, coached by Mr. Page, had a very low turnaround with only one freshman and one junior joining a group of 4 people returning. Even though Mr. Page says it could be a long year, he does have 2 bright golfers in junior Fred Lombardo and sophomore Philip Running. Even though the golf team lost their first match of the year to Triton 5-1, Fred Lombardo had a great day and says this year is a rebuilding one. The Cherry Hill West baseball team will hold their 6th annual Trashathon on Saturday, April 14th. The purpose is to raise money for the baseball program and at the same time perform a community service. Here's how it's done. Each player will go out and recruit pledges. Sponsors will pledge a certain amount of money per pound of trash collected. Then, on April 14th, the players will be cleaning up designated public areas of Cherry Hill. If you would like to sponsor a player, call the school at 663-8006 between 8 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. and leave a message for Coach Trotman. The money raised will be used for awards and team equipment. Here's your chance to help support West baseball team.
The West Report would like to congratulate the following students who have been selected for the 1990 All-State Chorus. Congratulations to Tony Gross, Matthew Kohler, Aaron Goodman, Noel Barbera, Maureen Davis, and David Coburn. We are proud of you.
Last Saturday, West participated in the annual State Physics Olympiad at Trenton State College. Competition consisted of several events. Such events included the designing of a windmill, a bridge, a barge, a paper tower, and a container for an egg drop. Team members were Mike Hoffman, Bridget Wagner, Ho-Sok Lee, Jonathan Geller, and Sao Yu Liang. The team came in third out of the state out of 30 teams and won a trophy. The second team consisted of Mac Liu, Matt DeBarger, and Dominic Genzana. Congratulations to these scholars.
On upcoming, the Duck and Fashion Show takes place tonight. The junior prom will be held April 21st at the Garden State Racetrack in the Phoenix Room. The Afro-American Association will travel down south this Saturday to Atlanta, Georgia to visit Spelman and Morehouse University. LIPIT is on April 27th, and remember, report cards will be issued April 16th.
Coming up on Cable 18 is the Junior School News, immediately followed by the All Cherry Hill Band and Orchestra concert. School will be closed next week for spring break. For all those who are looking forward to some time to sleep in, then here's your chance. Don't sleep too late and enjoy your vacation.
We would first like to thank Mr. Hawes and all of you for watching tonight's West Report.
Good evening. I'm Lauren Graybell, and this is Carusi News. Last Thursday and Friday, 7th and 8th grade gathered with their grade to enjoy an assembly awarding some of the latest activities. Awards were given to all the students who participated in boys and girls basketball, wrestling, and cheerleading. In addition, the National Junior Honor Society and members of the Carusi Band who were chosen for All South Jersey were acknowledged. Also, the winter intramural volleyball champions received trophies. The winners were Mrs. Rosengard's 8th grade girls, Mrs. Heinemann's 8th grade boys, and Miss Moore's 7th grade girls. All the effort of the students had finally paid off. As of now, sports teams have been chosen. Congratulations to those who made the team, and to those who weren't chosen, better luck next time. As the season begins, you can count on Carusi News to be there and give you complete coverage of each of the games. Another hot topic around the school is about Will Obringer, the Carusi Geography Bee champion. He was sent to the state championship on Saturday. Although he did not advance, we'd like to take time out to thank him for all his hard work and effort. Coming up soon is Student Appreciation Night on April 23rd. It will be held at the Cherry Hill Skating Rink. The admission is $3 plus skate rental, but the benefits go toward paying for the graduation dance. Tickets will be sold at school on April 23rd, 20th, and 19th. People who buy tickets ahead of time will be eligible to win a number of prizes. If you have any type of prize that you would like to donate, please send it into the office. Don't worry, we won't turn it down. The grand prize is a brand new Sony double cassette stereo with detachable speakers valuing $90. The second prize is an alarm clock to make sure that everyone gets to school on time. Also, certificates, telephones, and more will be given away. So be sure to bring in your money and be the first in line. Don't forget your ID. Don't leave home without it. On last Wednesday night, friends and proud parents gathered in C14 to hear an entertaining concert called A Night with the Ivories. A group of talented piano-playing students played difficult and challenging pieces from Bach and Mozart all the way to Billy Joel. The featured pianists in order are Andrew Podolowski, Cindy Y. Jonathan Armour. Laura Anderson. A trio featuring a violinist, clarinetist, and 2 of the piano students. Gina Fantozzi. Lindsay Ermy. Carusi News' own Heidi Bank. Jillian Rosen. And Ryan DeJesus. addition to the pianist and the trio, we also had a group called the Super Saxes play a piece. Take it from me, the exciting concert was a huge success. Happy holidays! Passover and Easter will soon be celebrated in April. Easter marks the day that Christ rose from the dead, while Passover marks the time that Moses led the Jews out of slavery in Egypt. In the hurry of leaving, the bread did not have time to rise. That is why matzah, or unleavened bread, has been eaten traditionally ever since the holiday has been celebrated. During the days of April 7th and the 15th, a school will be closed for spring vacation, a well-needed and deserved break, if I may say so myself. I hope everyone has a relaxing and enjoyable vacation. Have a good one. That's it for this week's edition of Carusi News. I'm Lauren Graybell, and see you next time.